Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's Thursday and we get export sales data today. Market continues to expect to see low numbers. In the beans, China's not buying. In the corn and wheat, maybe there's some sticker shock from buyers, and they think that once the weather kind of gets a little better here in the United States, prices might pull back a little bit in levels at which they want to buy. We're also seeing strong competition for corn, especially out of South America, and wheat market's kind of waiting to see what kind of crops are going to be grown in Europe and the Black Sea. Right now, it looks like all those crops there will be bigger than a year ago. Yesterday, beans rallied on some talk by the President of the United States that he wants to deal with China. The problem is that China may not want to deal with the United States until after the 2020 presidential elections. So it's pretty important that the two presidents meet at the G20 meeting in Japan, and that they come out with some kind of positive talk in order for the markets to continue to move higher. Over in the corn, we're still trying to get over the USDA's numbers this week, which they dropped the U.S. corn yield 10 bushels per acre, and acres, 3 million acres, without any official NASS data. The chief economist also said that they'll look at similar changes in soybeans on the July report. As far as weather is concerned, we're going to see a rain over the weekend across much of the Midwest, and maybe even a heavier rain next Wednesday. The 11 to 14 day maps, though, bring a ridge across the Midwest, drying things out. So, good news, bad news. Good news is that could help finish planting and improve conditions, especially in the wet areas. But the bad news is if that ridge hangs around for the month of July, that could lower the U.S. corn crop even more and make it even tighter. Overnight, beans are up about 4 cents. We're in the 8.80 area on the July. Corn's up about 6 cents. It's in the 4.35, 4.36 area. And wheat's up about a penny at 5.27. Kind of think that resistance will be at the $9 level in nearby beans. Corn, 4.40. And in wheat, somewhere in the 5.30, 5.40 area on the July Chicago wheat. Open interest is starting to drop in the July contracts as we get closer to first notice day, but it was interesting that open interest in beans, and especially corn, total open interest went up yesterday. So some people think technically corn, this is a very important time frame for corn. We're near contract highs. Can we push through that? It was just a month ago that the funds were record short 300,000 contracts of corn at new contract lows, and now they've bought about 400,000 contracts in a very short period of time because of the weather, and we're back at contract highs. So we'll see if we can push through that, or if that's pretty strong resistance until we know more about weather and on the demand side of things. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.